Alicia is a social media manager. So it looks like she's been this happens a lot. The social media manager is tasked with like getting the influencers. Okay, honest question, what's the best way to reach out to influencers? I'm always nervous about coming off like another spammy pitch. Help. I'll let you take that one, Dan.
Yeah, for sure. So how many spam messages do you get a day in your inbox, Matt? Quite a bit, right?
Yeah, like 100.
All kinds of people. Yeah. How many how many of them do you actually like open and read? Not many, huh? Like what stands out?
3%? Yeah.
Right. So I'm sure everybody listening to this as a marketer can what's the word I'm trying to look for? Sympathize with that as well, right? So influencers are no different. Their inboxes are the same way, except they're being bombarded by brands all the time asking for free stuff, right? Think about we know this because the founder of Get Hyped, my wife Christina, started as an influencer on Instagram, and she would get brands all the time asking for a lot for nothing. Meaning, what I'm talking about product for post, right? We have brands that are say, hey, I'm going to send you a free T-shirt, and I want 5 Instagram posts and 2 stories and this, and sign a contract. Well, no one's going to go for that. So you have, as a brand, you have to get that out of your brain that like these influencers are going to jump for joy just to get a free product from you and go above and beyond. It's just not going to happen anymore. That was a 2012 strategy, right? Now you want the best of the best influencers, right? Well, what we got to do is reach out to them with a message that resonates with them. So what I always recommend is put right in the subject line, right? Because they won't even open it. Subject line is 90% of it. You got to get them to open it, right? Sponsored partnership. And put dollar signs in there. Even put the sponsorship amount in the subject line to get their attention. I guarantee you'll get way more open rates if you just put sponsored partnership, $500 Instagram post. We're going to be like, cool. They're going to read that. They're going to read it, see if it's a good fit, because they know it's not another company reaching out to them trying to get something for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, to like expand, like the obvious question to that is like, is email the go-to on that, or is it better to DM these influencers?
Both, either one, whatever you're more comfortable with. I would start with email.
Like, is one more effective than the other? Oh, I mean,
to get in touch with them, I don't think so. I think influencers are just consumers like all of us, and we all have a preferred medium. Some people like social media, some people like email, some people like text, right? Everybody, interacts differently. So if you have a group of influencers who are identified and you're not getting them on email, try them on DMs and vice versa. Probably if you do some of both, it's the best of both worlds. But as far as like actually answering your question, Alicia, right? Yeah. The best way to reach out to them as far as your messaging is just short and sweet. Try to get them interested at first, because don't send them this giant long email. That's going to come off as a little bit spammy. Just try to get some initial response from them and give them a very, very high level. Like, what's your brand? What's your product? What are you asking them, or what would you like them to collaborate with you on? Meaning like the deliverables, an Instagram post or something like that. And then what are you offering in return? And just ask, hey, does this sound interesting to you? If it does, let me know, and I'll provide more information. Then when they reply with interest, you can go into the nitty-gritty details. But what I see a lot of brands doing is like doing this long, overwhelming, extensive email with all the different requirements of the collaboration. And just like me or you, what happens when we get a long email? Our eyes roll back in our head and we're like, I don't want to read this. And, you move on or you get distracted. So keep it short, sweet, simple.
Yeah, that's a good one.